Good morning, folks. It's Soul bringing you the World of Warcraft. This is Casual Gold, where you just watch me making gold as a lowbie, and well, we just kind of see what happens. So it's been a while since, just like before, it's been a while since I've been on. But I did keep myself a little bit busy. It was hard to kind of squeeze time in to work on this tune because I had a lot of other stuff going on in WoW with news and everything that I've been reporting and all the drama. So it's kind of nice to just pop back on this tune and show you guys what's been going on. So I leveled to level 20, or actually 21 apparently. I kind of remembered something kind of dumb. I'm like, okay, because I was complaining earlier, oh man, it's gonna take me forever to level and it's gonna be such a pain, oh my god. And then I remembered, oh wait, that's right, I have another account. So I got on my other account and I had I ran myself through Wailing Caverns a couple times to get them to 15, and then I used that to just jump to the group finder and then start doing dungeons. So I got like a couple little transmog pieces here and there, big deal. But most importantly, I got to level 20. Hell yeah. Apparently level 20 though doesn't give you a whole lot in when it comes to learning glyphs. It was Celestial Ink that I was able to pick up on, and I only picked up like 3 new glyphs. I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. Only one of them was profitable. And I posted stuff last night. I only really started getting back on this tune just like a day or so ago. So how are we looking now? Gold wise, I've been emptying out the mailbox kind of regularly, but let's see. We have, okay, Glyph of the Unbound Elemental. I think that was a new one I picked up. It was this one either came from Celestial Ink or Jade Fire Ink. I don't recall too well anymore. Everything else is kind of meh. Unfortunately, Glyph of Stars just kind of took a total dump. It's pretty depressing actually. I'm like, oh man, the glyph I started with, and now it's come to this. Oh well. So it says I have 10 grand here, but that doesn't mean jack. Let's look at what I've actually earned. So total required. I don't care about that either. Gold earned from auctions, 16 grand. Okay, so that's pretty good. I think I was at 10 grand the last time we talked, right? Yeah, I think it was at 10 grand. So making another 6 grand, it kind of took a while, but again, I was pretty busy with what I was doing. So let's anything sell. Oh, hey, some stuff sold. Soul Welling in, evaporation, not a big deal. Okay, so let's post these. And oh, that reminds me. I wanted to add man, this thing is such a mess. Because I don't even know where some of this ink is. It's like all over the place. This is terrible. Don't do what I do, guys. Don't do what I do and not start from scratch when it comes to setting up your groups, because you're gonna have, holy hell. I should just redo this whole thing like right now, but I won't. Okay. So here you go. Crap ink. All right. Basically I wanted to sell this useless ink that I'm not gonna be messing with. So let's whip together a really crappy operation. We'll stick to the theme and go with crap ink. So let's do 5. We'll do stacks of 1. Same thing, 12 hours. I just want to see what happens. Minimum price, I really don't want to care, but let's go with 15 gold as the minimum. Let's see if this stuff like actually moves at all. Oh, I should probably make the ink out of this too. Okay, so don't post was normal price. So set that to 500 grand, and I think that's all that I want to do. Yeah, so let me make this. Well, I guess I'll have to repost, but all right. So how are we looking on the market? Okay, Shadow looks good, Soulwell looks good, Hawk Feast looks good. Where's Unbound Elemental? Because that's the one that sold decently. Oh wow, they totally. Wow, this guy's a damn terrorist. I should probably just buy this thing out and hope for the best. But I'm not on enough, so it's hard for me to really just stay on top of these auctions. I'm only really going to post maybe twice a day on this guy. I do a lot more on Soul Machine, and in a future episode, I'll show you guys. I have been recording all the money that I've been making on Soul Machine again, so maybe you'll see like a 2 or 3, how much money do I make in 2 or 3 weeks as a scribe. So you'll see that probably next week or so. So anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna buy it out because, like I said, I'm gonna be benefiting other people more than myself. So, oh right, it's trying to mill. Yeah, I have been sniping herbs whenever I can. Again, buy herbs for no more than 1 gold a thing, right? I've been trying to do that. So I've been slowly amassing like a small stock and crafting that stuff together. It just sucks that you can't at least mill it, because that shit takes forever. Oh my god, that's a huge pain. I hate milling. So of course I'm not going to record myself doing shit like that. So anyway, let me restart this. Deselect all groups, and I just want to do the crap ink. Let's see how this goes. Oh, wow, 90 something ink. Sheesh. Oh, interesting. The pigment sells for a lot. And ruby, no one's selling ruby pigment or Dawn Star ink. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Well, not so much the 500s. No one's selling those, so I doubt those are ever gonna go. But the sapphire pigment is going for a lot. And sapphire pigment makes, my bad memory. Sapphire. Oh, I don't even have the thing to make sapphire ink with, do I? Well, you know what? F it. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell all this stuff as is anyway. I don't have time to give a damn. Okay, let me close that. That's just gonna disappoint me. Alright, cool. That's not bad. Alright, so let's see, where am I at? Okay, so I'm level 21. I need to freaking level. Oh god. It's not that bad. Now that I at least have access to the dungeon finder, that stuff's gonna go a lot faster. It's just like, oh man. Oh yeah, I'm like walking out of here. I need to do my usual thing, dude. I gotta at least see what I can snatch. What can I possibly snipe? All right, so let's okay, I don't care about, okay, this is me being disorganized again. So like this herbs tab, I'll show you. That the general herbs group has like all the herbs that I've run into. I think I have everything, right? Okay, I think I at least have everything that I want to search for at the moment. So I have everything there, but then like I call it a super herb, and that's where I have like the most recent expansions stuff. This stuff's still kind of disorganized. I actually have a more robust grouping set on the other account. I really should just import the thing, but at this point, everything's just kind of sensitive because I have other tunes and I'm doing other stuff. So I'm gonna leave that stuff as is. Anyway, I'm gonna do a search for just like disaster. Okay, I'm just gonna do a search for. Okay, screw you. I'm gonna do a search for the herbs. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna time lapse this. All right, so while that didn't take very long, I still definitely want to organize the way that I group the different kinds of herbs and kind of isolate them into each expansion. It's just so things are faster. So and there's certain herbs that I don't want to get. Earthroot, I'm pretty much done with that stuff because I have about, let's see, do I have any ink on here? No, I don't. But I have about like 600 or so moon glow ink. So well, you know what, screw it. I'll just buy it just in case. At some point though, I am gonna say goodbye to certain ink. Let's see, I want dream foil, sure. I don't want snow lily though, so I'm gonna skip that. But king's blood, sure, I'll take that. Let's see, fellweed, yes. Yeah, I basically don't want Mr. Pandaria herb stuff because like I think you saw in an earlier episode, I bought like a whole bunch of that stuff, a bunch of the ink actually for like well under sale cost. I just sniped it, and I think you could have vendored it for as cheap, for more than what I actually bought it for. So I'm like, oh shit, all right, I'll go ahead and pick that stuff up. Yeah, definitely from a sorting and buying stuff standpoint, I'm gonna make sure that this stuff is grouped. Ooh, 156. Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh, that's sneezing right here. All right, so that takes care of buying stuff. Let's do a quick search, and see what kinds of glyphs I could possibly, what can I possibly snipe. So I'll be right back. All right, let's see what we've got. Please give me something cheap. Okay. So the rule here, of course, is to spend no more than 15 gold. There's obviously not a lot to get, but hey, it's something. And I guess and this is like the extent that I'll flip stuff. Essentially, I'm just kind of restocking based on other people's inventory. So, ooh, that's a lot. Okay, I'm buying a lot of Pillar of Light. What's going on? What does Pillar of Light do? Okay, it doesn't do nothing. It doesn't. This glyph doesn't seem to totally suck, but apparently, well, people don't care about it. But oh, hell, I'll buy it anyway, I guess. With the sun, sure, thanks. I don't think I've learned some of these. Pretty sure I haven't. But 17, man. I see some people just don't know how to sell, man. I mean, yeah, I'm buying their stuff. They're making a little bit of gold off of me, but I'm trying to flip here, dude. Like this is well within my my level of tolerance when it comes to like stuff that I wanna sell. Because at least I'll make, like for example, like this is as low as I go, 20 or so gold, and at least these are going to I know is gonna make some money. I mean, it does make me wonder, like, okay, how much are they? What's the maximum amount of money that they're spending on their production? So it's pretty fascinating to see, like, kind of the mindset of, okay, these are the kinds of costs that other players have, because maybe they go out and farm, or maybe they happen to snipe a really good deal from someone. As for posting 15 glyphs at a time, though, obviously, well, for me at least, it's either them just being very inexperienced, or they're just trying to offload inventory because they need to make a quick buck, or they're exiting the market and they just don't give a damn anymore. All right, so let's see from this haul. Did I actually get new glyphs? I did. Okay, so Pillar of Light I learned, and yeah, it looks like it's a pretty shitty price. And Sun, which is also at a shitty price. But hey, that's why I bought them, right? So let's take a closer look at this, because the averages only tell me so much, right? So what is it? Glyph of Pillar of Light, right? Okay. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay, so it is, oh, okay, you know what, there's only one. I'm gonna fucking buy this. So come on, dude, there's only one, guys. I might as well. And then Glyph of the Sun. Let's see, 15. This one I'm not gonna buy, because it just doesn't seem very popular right now. I'm gonna have to observe this one and see. I mean, regionally it looks like it's good, but this is a pretty high pop server. So, and that's probably the big mistake that I made with choosing a really high pop server to try this experiment on. Because on a high pop server, even though you have a lot of folks and the market moves extremely fast, you do easily have a lot of sellers too that are trying to. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. You have a lot of folks that are trying to also get in on the action. Because of that causes weird things. You have both experienced and inexperienced folks that are trying to post, trying to make their money, and the problem with that is that both parties are going to try to take advantage of each other. Well, the more experienced folks obviously are, because I'm buying stuff out and flipping them at opportune times, right? But at the same time, like you have a lot of inexperienced folks that are coming in and just like dumping stuff in, but you have other kind of less experienced folks that are like, okay, I'm just gonna undercut this this fool anyway, and that drives prices down. So those are things to of course keep an eye out. All right, so what was it? Holy Shock, Pillar of Light. Okay, Pillar of Light's going. Glyph of the Sun, not so much. That's still not within my tolerable levels of profit. So we'll see if I happen to get away from this, get away with getting this Pillar of Light. If I sell one, if I just sell like just one, maybe two, at around this price, then I win. Then I definitely have come up, and this turned out to be a good investment. But at worst, I'll make like whatever piddly amounts of profit that I set my filters to. So let's see, that pretty much wraps that piece up, and I think that's it. Let me pull up my destroy thing. So like, yeah, there are a couple things that I need to mail. I'm not going to bore you guys with that stuff. So hopefully next time I'm gonna have to hit a new acolyte. So I need to hit level 35 in order to learn the next thing of inscription. It's already at 225. I wasn't given a new thing to research, unfortunately. Kind of a bummer, but oh well. Level 35 is going to be the next hurdle to overcome. So I'll see if I have like the time to do it over the weekend, if I can. But there's just too much stuff to do. I don't know what folks complain about. In forums and such. Oh, there's nothing to do. Blah blah blah. I mean, yeah, okay, cool. There's nothing that you want to do that you have fun with that benefits you, but for me there is. And I'm like, dude, I feel a little bit overwhelmed. I'm trying to balance, trying to work on a tune, and or work on my main and try to handle the market and stuff like that. So I mean, for folks that are super bored with WoW, okay, pick up a little sub hobby, conquer the market, host a race. I don't know, do think of something. Don't just wait for Blizzard to spoon feed you content and assume that is all that there is to the World of Warcraft. But anyway, that was my quick little rant about that. I'm gonna head out again. I'm gonna try to shoot for the next accolade, hitting level 35, so I can expand my market a little bit more and slowly take over this goddamn realm, because there's no horde here. There's like nobody here except me. I don't think I've seen a single person who is on who's on my server. This is like all alliance, but oh well, that's a bummer. No biggie though. I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video, and you stay breezy.